Hello students, today we are going to take the third part of the chapter Principle of Inheritance and Variation. In the previous classes we may have learned about offspring, clone and variation. Today we will learn about the sum of the facts of the principles of inheritance. As we all know that Gregor John Mendel, who is known as the father of genetics, as due to his efforts we have came to know that how the principle of inheritance existence works. He is a well-renowned scientist. The experiment he has done the experiment on the pea plant. So before moving forward and knowing what he has done and what are the principles, we must first go to the some of the common terms which are associated with the study of genetics. The first term is gene or factor. It is a inherited factor, or it's a biological character of an organism that is known as gene. Chemically, gene is a segment of DNA. Okay. Now, second is allomorphs or alleles or homozygous or heterozygous. So, alleles are the abbreviated form of term allomorphic, means one form of another. Basically, it determines the factors. Okay. It can be represented as capital T, small t. When the characters are in a form of capital T, then the condition is termed as homozygous, because the alleles are the same, whether it is dominant or a small recessive one, a small tt or capital TT. If the genes are of different pair, then it will be heterozygous, capital T and small t. Now third, what is gene locus? It is a portion or region of chromosome representing a single gene. If we are representing a single gene, then it is known as gene locus. Okay. Homozygous I have already explained. Homozygous can be dominant, can be recessive both. Similarly, heterozygous cannot be dominant or cannot be recessive. It depends on its type. Now, if the alleles are in certain pairs, so they will be showing certain ratios. So there are two types of ratios we are going to come across, that is genotype and phenotype. The genotypic ratio explains the genetic contribution or genetic arrangement of an organism, while phenotypic ratio shows how the organism individual like form, like sex, color, behavior, characteristic. So phenotypic is for the characteristics and genetical constituency is being given by the genotype, and phenotype is for the characteristics of individuals. Now, what is pure line? Pure line, generation of homozygous individual which produce offspring of only one type. When only one type of offspring is being produced, then that condition is known as pure line. Now, there are cross. There are terms like monohybrid cross, dihybrid cross and polyhybrid cross. Cross means hybridization is a kind of cross, mixing of two genes. So monohybrid means single set of alleles are being crossed, dihybrid means double alleles are crossed, and poly means more than two. Then comes the reciprocal cross. Reciprocal cross involves two crosses concerning the same characteristics. Two crosses are there having the same characteristics but with reversed sex, means male and female. For example, if the cross A is in a female parent, then B will be the male one. Then the next term is genome. Total set of gene, mean DNA instruction in a haploid dose of a chromosome and entered on a unit from parent to offspring is called genome. The haploid condition in which the genome is being or DNA is being transferred from parent to offspring, that DNA segment is considered as a genome. Gene pool. Next is gene pool. Gene pool is all type of genotypes of all organism in a popular form of gene pool. It means a collection of a gene is known as gene pool. Gene symbol, it's very linguistic behavior of imparting and showing the characteristics of certain character. Now these are the all common terms. Now while studying the pea plant, Mendel came across the various contrasting characters between the pea plant. Those are first 7 pieces of contrasting character. This can come in an exam. It's a very handy, so please remember this thing. Seeds. Seed can be round or wrinkled. You can see very well. Yellow cotyledons, or it can be a green cotyledons, or grey coat, or white coat. 3 characters: round, yellow cotyledons, and green coat. Opposite is white coat, wrinkled, yellow opposite green, and grey coated means white coated. Now pods. Pods can be full or constricted, green and yellow. Stem. Axial pods means the seeds that can be at the top, that will be axial one, or terminal means the basal one. Long length of a plant with maybe 6 to 7 feet, and short length. So these are the 7 characters, contrasting characters, which we are going to use for making various kinds of cross and studying the pea plant more. So students, thank you for the day, and go through with this and prepare proper notes so that it can help you in the board exams. Thank you.